We are live. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you, people out there on YouTube watching this. We are playing the brand new Modiphius 2D20 game, Space 1999, just released for pre-order today as of time of this recording. So yeah, we're very excited to be a part of this. This is canonically the 25th anniversary of Breakaway Day, September 13th, 1999, when the Earth broke away from the moon.
I think the moon broke away from the Earth.
Moon broke away from the Earth. Yeah, sorry, the other way around.
Look, I know the Earth tells that story to its friends later. It's like, no, I broke up with it, but no.
Exactly. I think it depends on your point of view, right? Exactly. Good point. Good point.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not. Yeah. Exactly. It's the Earth's fault. It's not the moon's. But yeah, it's the 25th anniversary. That is the 50th anniversary of the show. So yeah, very very excited to be a part of this. I never would have thought when I was a little kid watching this on BBC 4, I think, in Germany, that I would have had a chance to be a part of bringing this out. So I'm very very excited to be a part of it. So yeah, would like to do introductions here. I am Matt McLeod. I am the owner, operator, creator of Lurking Fears. We are a gaming group that loves to bring games to publishers and to players at cons. We consider ourselves the link between publishers and players. We like to run games that publishers would like us to run at conventions, much like this game right here. That's usually where you'll see me at like Gen Con, Origins, Game World Con, PAX Unplugged, a plethora of others. I think I'll be in Cincinnati City Con with Mike in a couple weeks, and that will be my 14th con of 16 that I have planned this year. So yeah, that's a lot.
It's brutal.
It is a brutal schedule, but we keep it going. Yeah, so let's go clockwise from me. Raz.
Yeah, I'm Raz. I'm in charge of the Bardic College, which is a podcasting network. Does all kinds of shows out there. The big one, Cthulhu in Cairo. We've got a couple more scheduled that are running right now, including some Facing stuff. Really good voiceover people. And I run games also for Matt's team with Lurking Fears. And I know a couple of the guys around the table. So how's everybody doing tonight? Good?
Yeah, excellent.
Good.
Excellent. Good. All right.
Glad to be here. Seth?
Oh, I'm Seth Skorkowski. I have the YouTube channel Seth Skorkowski, real imaginative name there, where I talk about just different role-playing games or philosophies of role-play. I'm an author. I have a Modern Mythos podcast, and that's pretty much all I do.
Right, Butch. Yeah, you got to get an author and everything. Yeah, you think you're throwing it in there? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Manny.
My name is Manny Ortiz. I am the owner of ReallyDicey.com, or the YouTube channel Really Dicey. And pretty much what I do is just talk to writers and editors about role-playing games, about their inspirations, where they get their ideas, and delve into their games.
Excellent. Mike B.
I'm Mike Bryant. I'm retired. I am Mike Lawhorn's guinea pig for his games. So here I am.
There we go.
And I'm Mike Lawhorn. I don't have a blog. I don't have a website. I don't have a show. I fell in with Matt a couple of years ago when COVID shut down some of the big cons, and we decided to have a get together in Cincinnati and called it No COVID Con. And since then we've been friends, and I've managed to talk my friends, including Mike B, into in February we do No COVID Con South here in Florida, because as you know, it's always hard to get guys that live up north to come down to Florida in February.
We hate that stuff.
Exactly. All sunny and bright. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Thank you guys for being here, being part of this. We are playing Space 1999. Again, it is a brand new game from Modiphius. Let's probably the best way to explain any game is to have
a combat.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's to explain the character sheet. So yeah.
I guess that's also fun.
Yeah, it can also work. Yeah. So yeah, so let me kind of throw up a character sheet here. I'll throw up the commander's character sheet, and we can see what we can see here. Let's see. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is the team commander played by Raz. Who's playing Carlos Rodriguez. Carlos is a young commander looking to make a quick name for himself so he can better support his family. He didn't really want to leave his wife and infant son behind on Earth, but the job on Alpha looked like a fast track to better opportunities in space administration. So they figured a few months apart would be worth it in the long run. Carlos enjoys a party, and it's a trait that got him into a lot of trouble when he was younger. But as a leader, he's able to focus on the needs of those under his command. He likes to be out of his comfort zones and thinks best when he is trying something new. And like the last game we played together, Raz, his favorite song is also "I'm Just a Girl" by No Doubt. So yeah,
I hate you.
So yeah, just wanted to throw that extra dig in there. Yeah, you know, just because I'm fun. But yeah. So yeah, he has different things that we can do. Looking at his character sheet, this plays a lot like any other 2D20 Modiphius game. He has traits that he uses as he has the focused and leader trait. His hope is to have fun. That's what does the best way for him to replenish his spirit. His spirit is 6, which you can use your spirit to negate a defeat. You can spend, I think, like so much spirit. I think sometimes it's like 2 or 3, depends on the situation. To say, I did not get beat. This is my spirit overcame that. I just refused defeat, and find some way around the bad situation that was about to befall you. The roles are made up by a combination of your attitude and your skill. I, as your GM, will pick the skill that is relevant to the task at hand, and you, as the player, will pick the attitude that you want to use to apply to the task at hand. So the skills are command. That is anything that has to do with working like with your charm, your moxie, anything like that has to do with force of will or charisma. That is anything that has to do with command. Flight has to do with flight, like operating machinery like the eagle, or flight like dexterity. Medical is anything that has to do that takes medical type skills. Science is any other sciences. Security is your physical hand-to-hand or ranged combat or anything that has to do with a security type field. Technical is operating any kind of technology. So you have a skill based on that, and then you have an attitude based on these other things here: bravery, compassion, dedication, improvisation, mystery, and perseverance. So again, if I was to ask him, like he's getting ready to get into a fight, I would tell him he would need to use the security to hit this guy or gal or whoever it is, alien, whatever that they've got to, he's got to get away from or get past, and he can apply his attitude. Which attitude would you apply?
I would choose mystery.
Mystery. So how would we choose mystery? How would we apply mystery to this skill?
Because I'm aiming at his face, and I've never shot someone in the face. I want to see what that does.
Okay, well, you're trying to figure out something like, I wonder what this will do. Okay, fair enough. So you apply the 6 to the 6 skill and security, and the 8 to the mystery score, and then you have a combination of 14, and you try to roll that or under on 2d20. You always roll 2d20. You always can roll at least 2d20, and you got to get at least 1 success most times. And then it also depends on the task difficulty I have set hand. Most of them are 1. Some of it could be 2, 3, up to 5, which is nearly impossible. So yeah, so you need to roll as many successes. You need to roll under each time you roll under that point, that target number that you created. That, like in this case, 14, you've made a success. You can also apply your talents in here that we have the character have under the character sheet. You can also apply assets to lower the difficulty. Let's see. There's other ways to modify the roles. Like you can ask someone for help, and they can add 1d20 roll based on whatever target number they're using and try to apply to that. You can also use momentum to buy extra dice. You can buy your first die at 1, your second bonus die at 2, and your third bonus die at 3 momentum. You'll be building that up and down throughout the game. Every time you get a success over what you need, that extra success goes into the momentum pool. So we will keep track of that. I also have a pool that I have called Threat that I apply towards the difficulty to make things hard for you to do. But it's a pretty simple, straightforward game. You're always going to roll at least 2d20, and your target number is a combination of your attitude and your skill. Anything else we will apply as we keep going. But right now, let's play the game.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Let's do this. If real quick, while we go introduce ourselves again, as our characters that we're playing. Raz, again, we discussed that you'll be playing Carlos Rodriguez. Seth, who are you playing?
I am playing Francisco Spinoza, the security officer who deeply wanted to be an artist and decided to join the military for a little bit of fun and is now somehow here. So I enjoy drawing and art stuff when I'm not busy kicking ass, which is my other hobby, evidently.
Nice. Okay. Manny, who are you playing?
I'm playing Nadia bin Salib. I'm a science officer. I have a love of mathematics, which I'm hoping that it'll help me solve issues with my faith.
Issues with your faith. Excellent. Mike Bryant, what are you playing?
I am playing Akiko Lin, and she is basically looking to become Top Gun in space. She is the pilot.
Nice.
Danger
She is the pilot. Very cool. Danger zone. Nice. Mike Lawhorn, who are you playing?
I am playing Dr. Kai Booth. I wanted to help people, but I took a job for the money on Moonbase Alpha. I knew it looked like it was just going to be handing out pills, but hopefully there'll be a little more adventure in my future in the next several hours.
It's like several hours. We'll find out. Okay. All right. So let us get started with a glorious day on Moonbase Alpha. Wonderful lace day. Like, obviously nothing serious is going to happen. We're all just having fun here on Moonbase Alpha on the moon. It is September 13th, 1999. Everything's just going to be fine. Each of you are going about on your normal ditties. Outside the base, it is obviously airless and freezing cold, but in the distance, the comforting green-blue orb of the Earth rests in the darkness in the lunar sky above you. While there isn't an emergency on the base at the moment, there is still plenty to do. Everyone on Alpha has a job, and while you get plenty of free time, no one gets an easy ride. Even on a quiet day, there is always an inventory to check and maintenance to be done. But on your leisure hours, there's least often the chance to do something creative, compete in a sport or game with your fellow Alphans, or listen to the odd recital. Wow, we're going straight like Next Generation, like listening to like a concert piece or something.
Holy exposition, Batman.
Exactly. So, Carlos, what would you be doing like in your downtime?
As part of my duties, it is very important for me to check on the health and safety of the entire crew. So I would be doing that secretly through monitors positioned in my office. Slip and fall on Moonbase Alpha. I don't want anyone to be hurt, especially my lead pilot.
Danger zone.
Danger zone.
So yeah, I'm keeping my cameras constantly shifting about the place. And anyone who's not working, it's like Ben Stiller in Dodgeball. Hey, We see you. I got you. Are you doing your chores? Yes. Mop the floor. Do that well.
Do that well. Nice. All right. So let's use your security.
Mm-hmm.
And what attitude would you take on this mystery? Obviously, mystery.
Well,
You're trying to figure things out.
Yes, I'm always looking to see what everyone is up to. It's a good thing.
There. Okay. So make a roll based on that. 2d20. See how you do.
I do magnificently. I do a 1 and a 4.
So a 1, which counts as 2 successes in 2d20. So you have 3 successes. So we have, and the difficulty was only 1. So we already have 2 momentum built in the pool. Awesome. Great job.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Yes. Francisco, what are we doing on our downtime?
On our downtime,
Yeah.
I will after I do my patrols, blah blah blah. I will find a good window where I can see the Earth hanging above the mountains, and I will draw that.
Nice. All right. So let's apply technical. You're using tools and equipment, your art tools. So yeah, what attitude would you apply towards this?
Compassion.
Compassion. All right. What would your target number be on this?
Pretty crappy. I chose badly. 9.
9. All right. We'll roll 2d20 see how we do.
I didn't say I was a good artist.
You're just an artist. You're trying.
You're in security. You're better drawing that gun than you are moonscapes.
I'm very good with my gun, but I have 1 success on my picture.
All right. So 1 success. Excellent. So it looks okay. It kind of has 3 dimensions. All right. Yeah. Okay. not bad. All right. Akiko, what are you doing?
Let me see. One of her traits is party animal. So
yes.
Oh my God. So am I.
Looking to do some shots, maybe cards, a dice game, whatever, mild fun I could stir up.
Okay. So that would be command. That's using your charm, your willpower, your blah, 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 your chutzpah. What attitude are you applying towards that?
I'm going to go with improvisation. And
there we go.
That is just pull some cards out and be like, who wants to play?
Okay.
So I need to roll 2 dice and get under. So my command is 4 and my improvisation is 8. So I need to roll 1 dice under 4 and 1 under 8.
No. You need to roll under. You need to combine those together. That makes 12,
okay,
right?
12. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you rolled.
Right.
Both of them need to be under 12.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you can apply a focus towards it, and it also comes underneath your skill, that counts as 2 successes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, I have 2 successes.
All right, 2 successes, 1 more than you need. So we have our momentum pool at 3. Excellent. All right.
Pick a card, any card.
If I could card any card. So yeah, we're in the bar doing our thing. Nice. Very nice. All right, I dig it. All right, so where are we at now? Let's see. Nadia, what would you be doing?
During my downtime?
During your downtime.
Well, Nadia loves books, but
Mm-hmm.
and she loves math. She wants to know more about the cosmos, what's out there, but she has an unease about space, being in space.
Mm-hmm.
I would think during her downtime she would do some exercises, do some practices, so that she can become more accustomed. And I noticed that she has a focus on dance.
Okay.
So I would think that she would kind of do some sort of exercise of some sort to try to get more accustomed being in space.
She has a focus on dance, and that would be under what? That would be under which skill?
It looks like compassion flight. Flight.
Yeah, flight, which is still movement. Yeah. So, okay. So flight, and then what do you think? Try to add compassion to it because you're trying to express yourself.
Yeah. All right. So
All right.
I rolled 2d20.
Yeah.
I made 1. I failed the other roll. I'm not sure what my difficulty was.
You just need 1 success.
Okay.
Yeah. So you did well. You got all right on that. All right. So excellent. And then we had Kai, right?
Yes. So what I thought was going to be a slow day down here in the medical facility, apparently now I'm dealing with a disturbing increased number of people who feel really uncomfortable on the moon base. They feel like they're being watched everywhere they go. They just feel like there's eyes on them everywhere. And so I'm dealing with the psychological fallout of a number of people who've come to express their concerns and trying to reassure them that everything is normal and it's new to feel that way, or it's not unusual to feel that way in a new environment, and trying to reassure the people that come down to see me and occasionally prescribe the mild sedative in the more severe cases.
All right. So that would be medical, and then what would you apply? Compassion as well?
I think compassion is what I'm trying to just be understanding and help people, even though not letting them know that, man, boy, I feel like that. I feel that the same way when I walk down there. All over me, So
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Always. Yeah.
It's weird.
And so I got a 3 and a 17. My target number is 16. I got a 3 and a 17.
All right, so you got 1 success. Excellent. So yeah, you've done your job. You've dealt with them. You've talked with them. Excellent. Well done. So as you guys are completing your downtime leisurely activities, getting ready to go on shift and slip into your best beige jumpsuit.
with an off-colored sleeve and a zipper inexplicably going down that sleeve.
Going down the sleeve, exactly. Trying to figure that out. Beige pajama jumpsuit.
It's weird. I just got out of the shower and I feel like I need another shower.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, all of a sudden, there's an explosion in Area 1, sends a shockwave of concern across the base. Illness has been reported, and several personnel believe that there was a radiation leak that no one can find. Now it's become clear that the explosion in Area 1 was due to a buildup of magnetic radiation. Say it, Matt. Wow. Okay. While the nuclear
is magnetic radiation a thing?
I mean, it is an energy. It does radiate. I'm gonna go with yeah.
Is this the 1970s equivalent of quantum? It's not just radiation; it's magnetic.
It's magnetic radiation, exactly. Yeah. While the nuclear waste silos are secure against radiation leaks, the proximity of the waste canisters to each other is generating a form of magnetic radiation. It is that has been making people flying over the working area ill. The same effect is also leading to a massive buildup of heat within the silos. While Area 1 has burned itself out, the much larger Area 2 facility is suffering the same issue, and an explosion there could be catastrophic. Over the next day, the heat levels continue to rise over Area 2, and a massive refit of the Eagle spacecrafts are undertaken. The plan is to use the Eagles to open the containment vaults in Area 2 and to take out as many canisters as possible. Spreading them out across the lunar surface might be the only way to reduce the heat and magnetic radiation buildup. But the time is already getting short. You are all assigned as a team to survey the Eagle to help with the mission. Your job will be to act as a communication relay between the Eagle teams and Alpha, as well as a mobile monitoring station. All right, so all of you guys jump on an Eagle. Akiko, we assume, will be the pilot.
That's right.
Who wants to be the co-pilot?
Not I.
I can
I think
fly.
I would say I think normally it would be like me, but I think the captain should do it.
Yeah, Carlos or Francesco would be a good choice to be the co-pilot. Either one.
Whoever wishes. I could do it, of course.
That's okay. Their flight skill isn't going to be important because I got this.
All right.
Excellent.
All right.
Somebody just needs to sit there and look pretty.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Make
And
sure we're properly
balanced.
balanced.
I bring a couple of Dos Equis and a tray of ice just to make sure we can keep them cool.
It's the worst commander ever.
I said I like to have fun.
Best commander ever. It's like we're going to be partying like it's 1999.
Oh, wow.
That's a momentum right there, Matt. That is a momentum right there.
That is momentum build right there. That is a bonus momentum. Wow. even though I should take like 5 away. But yeah.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah,
feel free to kick me
could
from the
that
game
could that
anytime
add some
you want.
threat? Bad puns should add threat.
Yeah, exactly.
Seth, you're on our side, Jesus.
As
God.
Moonbase Alpha,
I hate bad jokes.
as Moonbase Alpha HR gets called in here. But yeah, anyway.
Again?
Yeah. So that would be going on. So who take the co-pilot seat? I
will. Carlos will sit into it.
Okay.
I slide into it.
Okay. All right. So
He's oily.
Yeah. Wow. Francesco, security. You be security on the Eagle. I guess monitoring sensors, make sure everything is cool. Nadia, you would be basically like the survey lead, monitoring the heat magnetic radiation buildup. And Kai, you're the medic on standby in case injury on the team or any other Eagle. As we begin, Akiko, you need to make a flight test to position the Eagle in the best place to be able to monitor the situation.
Okay.
So
I'm sure I've done this several times. So I'm going to use flight and dedication. So,
dedication. Okay.
Done this 100 times. No sweat.
Yeah. You can fly this route. Yeah.
Yeah. My success level will be 14, and I get 2 successes.
Excellent, which is 1 more than we need. So we now have a momentum of 4. Excellent.
So
maximum we can have is 5.
Right. So Matt, this would have been a situation, and just to say for the people that were watching, as a 2d20 player, if I had aided in that call, that would be an extra d20 at my target number, and
at your target number,
we would add more momentum. Correct?
Exactly right.
So I'm going to take that roll anyway, Mike, because it's worth it to build the momentum pool up.
Sure.
So I'm also going to add a dice, and I'm going to, if flight is what you're asking me to use, yes?
Yes.
Then I would say I'm also doing it with a little bit of bravery. I tell Akiko, you can get lower, or bring it down, bring her down.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Get really close to the explosion point.
Get really close to the magnetic radiation. That's Seth is all freaky about.
And I made a 6, so that would get
6. So that does excellent. So we have 5 momentum. Excellent.
Awesome.
We're at a momentum. Excellent. Good job.
Hey, Matt, I have a question. I didn't hear you say before, but is there a maximum to the momentum pool?
Yeah, 5. 5 is the max. Yeah. Nadia, let's monitor the status of Area 2. You're going to be using science. What attitude would you be using applying to this to monitor the status of Area 2?
Probably mystery, because magnetic radiation is something very new.
Yeah. Especially in 1979. Yeah. 75. It's so new that they made it up as a plot device.
So let's see, a 7 and 7, that's a 14. So I need to roll under. I make a roll. I rolled 2 12s. So I got 2 successes.
Excellent. So you're watching the build up. You're basically just watching the energy levels, and you're waiting for them to hit a critical phase, and that'd be like, everybody go. Everybody get out. You're waiting for it to gauge to hit that level, basically. So far right now we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. So unfortunately, Area 2 is in worse shape than is expected, and an explosion is imminent. But your test is successful, and you can see how bad things are becoming. And you can advise that the team needs to be, that this needs to be aborted before the other Eagles start to pick it up. You're picking it up before them. Are you letting everyone know, hey, it's time to get out of here?
Oh yeah, absolutely, right. I mean, we wouldn't let them blow up. It would kill the Friday night deaths. There'd be no party that night. Yeah.
Okay, so with the heat building up in Area 2, it's time to evacuate the area as lightning is crackling all around. Those avoiding the blasts of lightning, you need to Akiko, you need to make a flight roll. What attitude would you be adding to this? I'm thinking bravery. Dodging lightning.
never been in a situation like this before, but I've been looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Moonlightning.
I'm going to use improvisation.
Oh,
and-
there you go. There you
and
go.
Toggle some of the engines around and adjust some flight attitudes. I also have a talent called Bold, which is in parentheses flight.
Okay.
If you give the game master threat to add a D20 to your dice roll pool for a test using flight, you may re-roll one dice of that pool.
So you give me an extra threat. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. The difficulty on this is 3.
Three.
Oh, I'm helping.
Ooh.
So do I total mine and then subtract 3 from it?
So you'll roll your 2 dice,
Okay.
and then you got to get, hopefully you'll get both of them underneath the target number, and that will be 2 successes.
Okay.
What focuses do you have under flight? You have a focus?
I am not seeing any type of focus. I have traits, hope, spirit, and talents.
No, attitude, score, skill.
Okay,
focus.
all the way over focus.
Yep.
I do. I have drive and space pilot.
Space pilot. Okay, so if any of those roles also, because you use the space pilot focus, if any of those roles also come underneath your command skill, if there's 7 or less, if I'm looking at your sheet correctly, that counts as 2 successes. Okay.
Okay.
So hopefully you will get at least 2 by coming underneath target number. If one or both of them come underneath a 7, those are both extra successes. And then we're probably still going to need some help, or you may need to buy some momentum dice. We'll see how it goes. Right now we're at difficulty 3.
So
and we've got 5 momentum, so
burn it.
Yeah.
Use some of that.
Yeah, feel free to
burn
burn
it.
whatever you feel.
okay.
Yeah, it's a tight situation.
You're flying the ship I'm on. You can please use our group momentum.
And you can buy. Go ahead, if you want to do it right now, you can buy 1 dice at 1 point of momentum. You can buy a second dice at 2 momentum, which you make a total of 3 momentum.
Or I can choose to buy them later. Do I have to buy them now, or
you can? Back me up on this, Manny. Is that right? He can buy them later, right? If he doesn't make the roll.
Not in all the systems. I don't
Yeah,
believe so.
every system's different. Actung and Star Trek, for example, are different. About
Very
that.
different. Octung, you have to announce up front, I think.
Yeah.
Fallout, you have to announce up front.
Yep.
Yeah, they're much more hardcore though. I'm not seeing it being in that
Not in a leisure
serious
suit.
in it. Yeah, not in your jumpsuit. Let's see. Your body toy Muslim most common is done. Yeah, it is done before you make you roll the dice. Yeah.
What do you guys think? I would like to buy 2 extra momentum dice.
Yeah, and I'm going to roll
Definitely.
2. So if we go above the 3, we start getting them back, which is good. So take the 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
good
So that's
point.
3. Go spend 3 points and buy 2 dice. Okay. All right. So that's 4 dice you're rolling.
So I'm rolling 4 dice. I have
Mhm.
a 8 on improvisation, 7 on pilot. So that total is 15.
Oh, God, yeah, you're good.
You're gonna make it all day. Yeah.
And then what is the difficulty 3? How does that play into it?
You need 3 successes. You need to hit that number 3 times.
successes.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
And I used flight and bravery, Matt, if that was okay. Flight
Yeah.
and bravery, trying to keep everything together, keep the crew, on their target and be strong and her okay. So I made it by 1. I made it just barely made it. I rolled 11 out of 12.
So with me using the bold flight talent, it says I
Yeah.
get to re-roll 1 dice. Can
Yeah.
I re-roll the one that failed and see if I
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
I did not.
Okay. So we still got 1 back to the pool thanks to Raz.
Yep.
So the momentum has gone up to 3. So excellent. So we succeeded and threw a momentum back in there. Good. Momentum's a very, very floating number on the game. I love how everyone can use it to modify the rolls. That's great. All right. So so you're between the 2 of you, you're dodging the electromagnetic lightning bolts and stuff like that are scattering all around the ship. That makes it wild. Yeah, absolutely.
Permission to buzz the tower.
Granted.
But yeah, you're maintaining a course to get back to Alpha. But yeah, as you're returning to Alpha, the electrical storm from the overheating the Waysados lights up the void around them. Avoiding the scattered lightning becomes impossible as the area builds to critical mass. So basically, it becomes like a wall of lightning that you can't. There's no way for you to get around through. You're basically just running right into it. Despite the pilot's heroic efforts, the Eagle is suddenly struck by a bolt of energy, and the controls go haywire. Throughout the Eagle, equipment overloads and sparks. You're still a long way from Alpha, though it will take a lot of skill and luck to land the Eagle safely. As lunar surface looms closer and the Eagle careens out of control, you need to decide if you'll try to make a safe landing or a controlled crash.
Talk to me, Goose. What do we got?
I told you not to call any of that in front of the crew. That's going to get me in trouble. With your skill level, I don't know. You're a hell of a pilot. I think we can.
I think we land this.
I think we land this.
It is harder, but yeah, if you safely land it, then the Eagle is going to be okay.
It's going to look so much cooler.
Yeah,
it's going to look so much cooler. Yeah,
it's not acceptable to crash land. It's just
no. Well, I mean, you can. You just call
option.
You just call it parking really hard. You know, so just stop it really, really hard.
Matt,
yeah.
If
I have
we weren't live, I have a joke.
Matt, I have a talent called passive scrutiny. When you enter a scene, you may ask one question of the game master if you spent as if I spent momentum to obtain information.
Yes.
Is there any way I could obtain information about the safest landing we can make?
Oh, that would be you could point out you can use your sensors and stuff to find a smoother patch for him to aim to. That's not like all boulders and rocky terrain. Yeah, that works. That's going to make the difficulty lower. It's went down from 3 to 2, so now you only need a 2 difficulty. Excellent.
All right.
Oh my God, you're doing that back seat thing where you're like, no, over there. That's the best place to park. No.
Don't touch that button.
How many do we have in the dice pool right now?
We have 3 in the momentum pool.
Momentum pool? Okay. I would like to use 1. Is everybody good with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
And again, I'll help where I can.
Okay.
Once again, haven't been in this situation before, but not a problem. I'm going to improvise and flight and use my bold to re-roll one if I need to.
Okay.
And here we go. 1 success. Okay, so
one success.
I'm going to re-roll. I get to re-roll.
Re-roll okay. But
yes, I did 2 successes.
That gives me a threat, right?
Yes,
or was
it does.
That
it does.
Okay. All right. Back up to 6. Okay. So yeah. All right.
So I'll take my roll. What would flight again, Matt, or is this more of a command situation? What are you thinking?
It's your choice.
Well, no, it's a skill. The skill would be command.
Oh yeah, the skill would be let's do command. Yeah, let's do command. Like over there. Yeah, you're backing up what Nadia's saying. Yeah, over there. What Nadia said.
Oh my God. She's trying to freaking crash land a spaceship, people.
That's okay. This isn't the first time I've went down.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't break out into cold sweats at that comment. I'm just going to use my command and my perseverance, which would make me 12, and that's a 9. So
9.
So we get 1 momentum back. Yep.
1 momentum back. Okay, so we're back up to 3. Good job.
I praise it, Kiko. That was phenomenal landing.
Nice. Excellent work.
Well done.
Another day in the neighborhood.
Nice. Question?
No, I was going to say, like, I will probably, as security officer, first want to check, make sure everyone is okay.
Mm-hmm.
The moment this is done? Because I doubt it was smooth and soft and beautiful. It was probably full of bad special effects and models getting smashed.
Excellent. So yeah, so there are a couple of good things. Couple of things good happened. A couple of things bad happened. Yeah, those nice NPC models, are all scattered all around from the scenario. But so basically, you were just using like your attitude thrusters and stuff like that to do a controlled landing.
A nice big flare at the end.
Exactly. The ship basically, like, the power got knocked out from the electromagnetic storm that it just went through. So you don't have power to take off again. But again, all you have is like maneuvering thrusters, which is not enough to clear and be able to safely get back to Alpha. So you're looking at this. The Eagles, it is safe. But it's going to take a long time to try to figure out exactly what's going on with the Eagle. Try to restore the power to the Eagle, or you can get in your spacesuits and just hike it back to Alpha. It's going to take about an hour's walk in a spacesuit.
How long do we have based off our last readings?
That's already going. Like the magnetic radiation is gone crazy. So. When it explodes, I mean, it could be any minute. That's the unpredictable nature.
Yeah, taking an hour on foot doesn't sound good. Francisco will probably, while they are doing their cool stuff, bring everybody their spacesuits just in case.
Yeah,
we can do the rest of this in our spacesuits.
Got it.
We should
work on the ship.
But yeah, let's get this thing fixed to get this out of here. But
yep.
I think trying to hike an hour, if this could go any minute, is just going to lead to bad.
Well, the good thing about the suits is, should we all get caught in the explosion and our bodies cascaded out into space, they'll be able to identify us.
Oh, it'll keep the parts together. Yeah. But nothing bad has ever happened on a Friday the 13th, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Nadia, make me a science roll, whatever attitude you want to apply to it, to see what kind of and then anyone else that wants to look at the ship and see how bad it is can help.
I'll give it a shot. I'll do science, but I'm going to have to do improv because I don't really have a good background. So I'm guessing, hey, the two green wires should probably go together.
Wait, don't touch that button.
Yeah.
Well, let's go off of Nadia's science roll first, though, to kind of determine for the base. So what do you want?
The assisting role, not the.
There you go.
Role.
There you go. Kiko got it down safe.
Concerning attitude, would compassion be allowable, in the sense that I would think that she would be maybe praying or hoping for a good outcome out of this?
Oh, I think it's this. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, why not? I'll let it go. That sounds cool.
Okay. 6 and 7 to 13. What's my difficulty? Is it a 1 or 2 or?
Is the combination? Oh, your difficulty of this is 2. Yeah.
2. All right. If it was okay with everyone, I could take a point of momentum to our extra dice.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. And I might use my cautious talent if I use a test using science, and I buy a D20. I can re-roll a single D20 in that pool if the outcome doesn't go my way. Am I interpreting that right?
Yeah.
Does it add any threat if you do it?
Yeah. Do you have to give up a threat for that?
It doesn't say.
6.
Okay. No.
All right. 13. Let's see. A 5 and 18. I failed 1, but I got 1 more die, and I got an 8. So I made my 2 successes.
Made 2 successes. All right. Mike Lawhorn, you want to try to throw in?
Yep. I do. I get 8. My target number was 12.
Okay.
So we'll get a momentum back.
Okay. All right. So yeah, excellent. So Seth, as you're security, you're bringing out the suits and you're assessing them to make sure that we're good. You're basically spending your turn to provide an asset. which would be something that would lower the difficulty should they need it, which is great because Nadia and Mike realize, Nadia and I'm sorry, Mike, what's your character's name?
Dr. Kai.
Dr. Kai, Nadia and Dr. Booth realize that the batteries are just completely shot. There's no way this thing is going to power up again. They would have to be replaced. So spacesuits it is. So there's spacesuits or camp out in Eagle and watch the nuclear explosion.
No.
Front seats to the nuclear explosion.
These batteries were made by Tesla, and they survived one shock, and that's it.
Nice.
But yeah, I've probably got through, given to everybody, made sure all the tanks are topped, and no damage to them from whatever. So yes,
exactly. So everybody suits up in their orange space suits with the orange helmets and the white chest plate. Gee, I wonder who stole that idea. But anyway, 1975. They got a little lead on them. Anyway,
hey, so and we go through the ship too to make sure I'll make sure whatever the emergency medicine, medical supplies on the ship, all that, and all that stuff.
Yeah, you got your med kits. Pull up that stun pistol, Seth.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a stun pistol. There's one stun rifle. Everybody's got your comm locks.
Nice.
We're ready to do
helmet's like across the room. I can't grab it, but
it's fine.
What's the length of time on our tanks? Is there a time on this, or is there?
You'll have to hoof it. You're going to have to double time it. So you got like
0G.
An hour. You got like an hour.
It's moon gravity. You do that weird hopping slow motion.
Yeah. Just don't jump too far. Exactly. So you're going to have to double time it, to get there and have air left. Great question. So everybody is going to have to do a flight roll as we're running back to Moonbase Alpha. Everybody make a flight roll, and you can apply whatever attitude you like. Raz, you start out.
And this is to get back safely?
It just determines how much air you use up.
Oh.
So safely. Yeah. Safely.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with compassion.
Okay.
And flight. And what I'm doing is I'm telling everybody that if they should run low on air, like in the ocean, I'll share my tube, and then I'm going to say, "Oh, but I can't," because I would. So I'm giving them this great thing about what I would love to do if they run out of air, but then I realize we can't with these tanks. So I just think it's best to just keep pushing on. So I'm just
basically, if you see us turning purple, know that you'll feel bad.
I'm gonna tell you what I would have done at scuba class when I did scuba class.
And we all know how much you're always willing to share your tube.
There you go. This guy is just killing the momentum for me. He's just jinging them up. Just keep racking them up. I love that.
Nice.
So I would like to say that I didn't make either of those rolls.
Nice.
Well, we feel bad.
So now you feel bad because I'm failing as a leader.
But do we?
Probably not. Yeah, I didn't make my rolls.
Excellent. So difficulty one. So you can spend. Let me see. Let me see how much it is. I forgot.
It's spirit, isn't it, or is it?
Yeah. Again, that's what I'm trying to determine how much it is. Sorry, I lost it here. I had it and then I lost it. Yes, you can spend up to 3 spirit to say no and power through.
So if I don't power through, I'm gonna probably kill my own air and die on the surface of the moon.
So this one takes 3 spirit to negate.
If we fail it,
if you fail it, to say no, we're in resist. You're using your spirit to push on.
Yeah, I have no choice. Yeah. I mean, this is not where I'm supposed to die.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. I'm not supposed to die
told me where I would die. Right.
On this rock. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not going to die here. I'm not gonna, yeah.
No, Mike.
I have got a name. I'm not just Ensign J, but yeah. Or Crewman 2. Well, I think the Star Trek equivalent of Space 1999 was the purple stripe. I think it was like the red shirt in Star Trek. It was the purple stripe on the sleeve. That was
Okay.
Oh, okay.
that was the equivalent of the red shirt in Space 1999. So yeah, you can spend 3 spirit to say no, and get through it. But you're once we get to Alpha, like you are on fumes, dude. Literally on fumes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Seth, how are you doing with your flight? What attitude are you applying with your flight? Difficulty 1, by the way. Only need.
I will choose bravery, because what
Yeah.
I am going to do is I am actually going to try to stay ahead of everybody to help direct them to the easiest paths to take, because I might run up a rise and be like, okay, don't go the way I did, go around. That way everybody else is taking the shortest. So I am going to bravely possibly run out of air first by putting myself in the scouting position to help their path be easier.
Wow, what a leader. What a leader.
I didn't get that promotion. Pervo got it.
Exactly.
So, and just before I roll, just to be sure, in this is if I roll a 20, doesn't that count as like an extra bad?
Extra bad. It's a complication. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my bravery is 8, flight 5, so target 13.
Not bad. Not bad.
2 successes.
2 successes. So we got 1 added to momentum. We're back up to 3. Nice. Manny, Nadia, how are we doing? What are we going to do? What we add to our flight?
I'm going to say perseverance.
Okay.
I cannot die. I'm so close to solving
retirement?
the of life.
Because if it's retirement, I got some bad news for you. You don't.
Well, technically, that can be considered retirement also.
Or is that only like old cops? 2 weeks to retirement. It's like, buddy.
Don't breathe. Don't even breathe hard. Excellent.
So at 8 and 4 is 12. So I'll go ahead and roll.
1 difficulty.
Ooh, I did not make either. 14 and
16.
no.
Oh no. So you as well will need to spend spirit.
And
3 spirit. Okay. Excellent.
So just a tip, everybody. There's 1 momentum right now. Isn't that what it is?
There's 3.
There's 3. Take the die because you could get more successes and you just put it back in. So not using it,
especially when you only need 1 success.
Yeah, just take it. Take it.
Mike,
take it.
Mike, do you want to spend 1?
Yeah, I'll spend 1.
Okay, and it brings it down to 2. Okay, go for it. What attitude are we applying to flight?
Let me see your Keiko here. Flight dedication. This is just another morning run exercise.
Exactly. You do this every day, right?
So let's do this.
These guys over here, their consoles and their Twinkies.
I did get 1 success, but I also got 1 very bad 20.
Oh. All right. So you do make it okay, but you tear your suit. Yeah, you tear your suit, you lose some air. You would have done all right, but you lost some air due to a tear in your suit. So you also are not doing well. But you're there. You're going to be there. You're going to be there. Okay, you're not out. You're just in bad shape.
Good news is, with the ship out of commission, we don't need a pilot.
All right. Excellent. Mike, are you taking the die as well?
Yeah, I'm going to take the die as well. And my attitude is going to be compassion. Unlike so Raz has got the lead. I'm going to bring up the rear and encourage people. Hey, you can do this.
Push them on.
I spent a lot of time in Doctors Without Borders, so I've been in crappy places before, and so I just want to try to give an encouraging word here or there when people are stumbling. Give them an elbow, give them an extra hand up whenever they need it. So I'm going to take that one. My number is going to be a 12, and I'm going to roll 3 times.
Okay.
And crap. So I got the 1 success, but I also got a 20.
You also got a 20. Nice. All
So
right.
you're
Like running
crappy places like Detroit.
running through glass fields with a
I
paper
know.
bag.
Spinoza took us through a thorn bush, like the only thorn bush on the
Wait,
road.
just
Exactly.
hop the concertina wire. It's easy in the low gravity. Just hop
So-
right over it and
so
pass the
again-
broken glass farm.
Yeah. So again, you make it there, but you spent some time again, like helping Mike with his Kiko with her broken leaky spacesuit, and making sure that Kiko's okay. That you're there, and you're running low on air. So everybody that finally arrives to Alpha, I think we only have one who is actually good on air, Seth, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody else is on fumes. So it's like, you're like your warning sensor on your helmet. It's like boop boop boop, and you've got like Spinoza's got like 10 minutes. He's good. He's fine. No problem. Nice. So you get to the you find your way back to one of the airlock entrances in Moonbase Alpha. The base does not look like it is fared especially well in the accident. There are several broken windows open to the lunar surface, and many have plumes of smoke issuing out of them. How they're scattering it out in no atmosphere, I don't know. But anyway, as you reach the airlock, you pull out the comm locks to open the door, but they refuse to work. This area suffered a power loss, and the door will have to be opened manually. You hope you have enough oxygen remaining to get the job done in time.
Very small
so-
press.
How far away are any of these busted windows, and are they big enough to just go through?
Oh, that is a good
I mean,
good
like,
point.
Are we going to force a door where there's like literally a broken bay window 3 feet away?
Well, the problem is like those bulkheads would be sealed tight because the windows are broken. There's no way you're getting those open.
Yeah, we just die on a vacuum as part of the inside. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I was
You're
afraid.
in the room.
I was
Yeah,
afraid of cutting my suit in the window.
yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to worry about that.
Do these airlocks, do they have to be forced open, or is there one of those spots where you can like pull off the panel and there's like a winch?
Exactly. It's a manual test. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll need to make a security test. You'll need to make a 2 difficulty security test to open this door.
Okay. I will choose.
As everybody else
Breakaway?
is like fading out a little bit.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I
Who's
will.
the best person to help?
Yeah, and not me. My security. My security is one of my worst ones.
Yeah,
We only have one momentum left, too.
Ripping my suit.
My
It is a 2 security test. We have this is grim. We have 1 momentum left. 2 security test, and Seth.
Okay. No. This is the shit this character's made for, right now.
Exactly. Come on,
So security, I would like to choose bravery, because I want to get up to this door, get it open, and get everybody in before I even step through. So I basically got to charge up because I can probably hear and get the notifications of just how screwed we are. So I'm going to do that. It is up to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Francisco Spinoza.
God,
Okay.
are you using your driven talent?
I don't. I'm going to use the talent. I've got the focus. Oh, driven, bravery. Determine a test. Will equal under your bravery by itself. You immediately regain 2 spirit. I'm already at max spirit. Can I get more than 6?
Yes, you can. But yeah, using determination, you will have to spend 3. Actually, you'll spend 3 spirit to get that determination.
I have to spend 3 spirit to get 2.
Yeah.
No. Do we have any momentum?
One.
We have 1 momentum.
I would like to take that one momentum to get a third die.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And are you using your brave trait? I assume you're using your brave trait. That's going to lower the difficulty by 1 to a difficulty of 1. Excellent.
Okay. Yes, I'm quiet and brave. There's a third. So this. So I'm starting at a 15.
Yeah, you got this.
And I got
You
3
got
dice.
this.
So
You got this. You'll be fine.
watch this all be 20s. Hold on.
Come on.
And fade to black. Good night, everybody.
Good night. It was a great game. Great game. Thanks for playing.
Okay. Okay. I got the spectrum here.
Great.
So I got a 15 on the nose. Boop. I got a
Success.
2, not the 1.
Okay.
And then I got a 20.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Because I only get 2 successes if I roll a 1, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't have any folk. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
2 successes and a 20.
2 successes. You got 1 momentum in. Great. So yes, you open the door and you're pushing the others in. And as you're closing the door, as it's cycling, like the stars like forming up inside your helmet, the flashes of light, and you fall down. And soon you wake up in the middle of the medical bay, right alongside the others. As you did a brave job of bringing the others in before you. Everybody's got like oxygen masks. You're just finishing up like their oxygen treatment. And you got oxygen masks on yourself, and they're all kind of like standing over you over the bed. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you doing okay?
It's all creepy, like lying there, and all of a sudden you see like 6 people watching you. Yeah, that's
And we all have our cell phones out recording it.
Come on. That sounds better. Yeah. All right. So you all are in the medical bay again. You guys have just recovered. Seth has just recovered. Spinoza's just come out of his oxygen depleted haze. He nearly died. Of course, all of you nearly died. But it was really, really rough for Seth. But he just comes out of it. The doctors just cleared you. But there are a lot of other people injured here in the medical bay from the explosions and stuff that's rocked around here. They're asking if any of you are able to assist and help them with the medicals with the staff. That would be wonderful.
Yep.
Yep.
Volunteer.
I'll do it.
Wouldn't be a good idea for me.
Where do you need us to dig in?
Basically, like you just pick like patients. There's people that are bleeding and cut and have burns and stuff like that.
Okay.
Absolutely. So yeah, pick one and make your medical roll, and then apply whatever attitude that you want.
Okay. We're both gonna roll. Me and Manny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys can work on different people, or you can team up on one.
I'm okay working on with different people. If
Same here.
Okay, we could use all the extra momentum we could get.
Yeah. Agreed. All right.
I'm going over to the computer and just doing my command journal entry in case something goes poorly, we can at least let everyone know back on Earth what happened. So I go ahead and I document that. Yeah, I document everything that went wrong with the test and the experimentation out in the field and the whole bit. So it's in the private chat, Matt, if you need to read that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking over his shoulder. It says, oh my God, we're all going to die.
Blameless.
I have had this manager.
Did what I could to save the crew. Backspace.
Yeah, he gave it he said everybody did well, really good, especially Spinoza. Yeah. Good job.
But he should be passed over for promotion.
Manny, do you want to roll first?
Yeah, I'll roll first. I'll use compassion with medical.
Okay.
6 and 5. Oh, I got both. 3 and 11.
Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent.
Very nice.
So that's got one back in the pool.
Okay.
Excellent. How are we doing there, Mike?
Okay, so I'm going to use the same compassionate medical, but I also
Okay.
have under medical, I have emergency medicine.
Yes.
So what does that let me do?
That allows you. So again, is that's under your focus, or is that a trait?
Yes, it's under my focus.
It's under your focus. So yeah. So if you roll, and one of those 20s comes underneath your skill, that counts as 2 successes.
Okay. It did not, but I got 2 successes.
Okay, fair enough. So we got 2 in the pool. Excellent. So yes, so you're patching some people up. They are feeling better. Great. You worked hard. You lost 1 or 2 people, but you did the best job you did between the 2 of you. You saved some lives, definitely saved some lives, but a few did perish, unfortunately. All of a sudden, I kind of got out of phase in the order of the game. I kind of got mixed up, but we're going to play this out right now. So yeah, just as you're finishing up that, and the other people are watching and making sure that they're okay, probably having a nice carton of Tang or something like that. Yeah. Everybody's favorite orange space drink.
I bet it tastes like 1,000 times cooler in low gravity. I bet when astronauts get back, say, "This tastes like crap on Earth."
Yeah,
Up
but
in
it's a lot,
space, this is incredible.
it's a lot harder to mix up there.
It wants a separating. Nice.
Hey,
Nice.
hey, Doc, and don't feel too bad. I know you lost a couple people, but just remember, that's more air for us.
Oh.
More tequila too.
Dang. So yeah, so just as all that's happening, you all feel the ground tremble underneath you. A cataclysmic explosion from outside rocks the entire Alpha Station, and a blinding light bathes you from every direction. Area 2 is exploding, and even though you thought most of what you got all the way back here to Alpha, the power of the explosion threatens to tear the station to shreds. Moments later, a powerful force pins you to the floor. All of you are pinned to the floor as tremendous G-forces are pressing you against the floor. The explosion was so vast, it is blasting the moon out of its orbit.
No, really. What?
Yes. Blasting the moon out of Earth's orbit. A few moments. The pressure begins to equalize, but you do realize that all communications with Alpha are down, and nothing is working. Everything is all ripped up and broken. Like the Alpha Station is pretty much in shambles. It is just barely holding together. So there's several things that needs to be taken care of to try to restore order and structure to the integrity to the Alpha Station. Yes. So as you all are being sent on different tasks, there are several things that you can do. You're finding out there are trapped personnel underneath some equipment. A group of scientists are trapped in a lab where the window seals are starting to fail. There's some a massive amount of panic going on in the corridor. Two logistics officers have fallen into hysteria and panic and have start to run amok in a group of people. Couple things like that are going on, and then yes, there is a wondrous signal that's flashing on every station because it's like the big huge trouble alert station. There is a nuclear meltdown in progress in one of the 2 plants. So there's three problems going on.
Pick your disaster.
Pick your disaster and apply yourself to them accordingly.
I am rushing towards the nuclear meltdown.
Okay.
Same as well.
I'll take care of the people. I'll take care of the people in the corridor.
Okay.
People in the corridor sounds like security, so I'll take that. So we got the people in the corridor. No, We've got the people that are trapped with the
Sure.
seals coming out.
Yeah, the
Right.
window seals popping.
Is that the same one right there?
There's
And-
two different ones. Yeah,
and
trap
people
personnel.
trapped
That's
under
the one that
people.
sounds like security to me. The one with the seals that are trapped.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going for. Is
I'll
the
take care of
scientist?
people panicking in the corridor as well.
Yep. Okay.
So, da-da-da.
So one of the things my character can do in all seriousness is that, and let's be serious, inspire. Once per game session, you may make an inspiring speech to help encourage all allies and add 2 to the momentum pool right away.
Nice.
So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
gonna flip open the comms, and I'm just he puts
Again,
his face
communications
up
are down.
there. Okay. I'm gonna stand out in the hallway as my
All right.
people are running to their different areas.
Just
Okay.
roll a piece of paper.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna give what I was told when I took this job from my father and everyone else. You got this.
You got this. All right, nice.
And they take
Nice.
They know that I mean it if I say it, so they got this. And that's my speech.
Thank you, Captain.
Inspiring speech. Inspiring speech. So much. Okay, but yeah, somehow or another that gets 2 momentum back on the pool.
They
We got
know I
4
mean it.
momentum.
I would also
here.
like to point out that my jumpsuit is properly torn.
Oh
to show
yeah.
off a very shiny pectoral muscle. Very
That doesn't get past the
tastefully
sensors in 77.
distressed. No
really,
nipping.
I think I can trump you on that.
Well, I think it all depends
Yeah.
on whether the actor playing it was British or American. I'll
Right.
be honest.
He's doing his best Ricardo Montalban Khan impression.
Exactly. Nice. All right. So we have 4 momentum to spend. We've got the panic in the corridor, and then the trap personnel, and then the nuclear meltdown. I think Seth said he was looking at taking care of the trap personnel. Was that right?
Yep.
See.
All right. Is anyone else helping Spinoza?
I think Spinoza went that way on his own. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
In the words of our captain, he's got this.
Okay. Exactly. Who's doing the panic in the corridor scenario?
That's Carlos and the doctor.
Yep, Dr. Booth.
Okay. And then Akiko and Nadia will be taking care of the nuclear meltdown. Okay, let's do first things first. All right, so they are trapped under a bunch of rubble as you enter the room, Spinoza, and you're hearing like as air is escaping from the bubbly window on the other side, the plexiglass window, the little thin little crack. Yeah, you hear like the thin little cracks in the window and stuff as it's coming up. But the lab techs are trapped under a bunch of rubble. This will take an extended task. You will need to basically move boulders to be and wreckage to be able to get enough off of them to get them free.
Okay.
Every success you make will apply to the extended task. The extended task target number is 8.
Okay. So I have to get an extended task target number of 8 successes.
Well, not 8 successes. Each success that you have will be 2 points to the target, to this target of 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And you have 3 rounds to do it in before the window seals are going to pop.
okay.
And how many successes I'm not familiar
They'll
with the
need 4
extended
successes
task.
in 3 rounds.
Well, now each success he does is going to be worth 2 points towards
Right.
this 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I real fast. I have a talent called ransack.
Nice.
When I attempt a security test to search an area, I may add 1 threat. So it adds a threat, reduce the difficulty by 1, and half the amount of time it takes to test the attempt. So I get to reduce the time to do all this in half.
Okay.
Reduce the difficulty by 1.
Okay.
But it will add a threat. I would like to do that to find anything that I can use to help me, whether that be levers to help push these things up, any sort of crap around me that I can use to help move these boulders,
Find like a
twisted metal.
beam or some sort of metal. Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Yeah.
You go,
Yeah.
Archimedes.
Go for it. Good job. Good job. So yeah,
Yes.
make your
I have big muscles from drawing pictures.
from drawing pictures. Indeed, Spinoza, do your thing.
Okay, so this is a security test.
I believe this would be security test.
Okay. I am going to also, once again, I'm doing this with bravery because I'm not I can't take time to suit up. So if
No.
this goes, it's taking me with it.
Okay.
But I'm also going to be using my ransack. So however that does. Do we have any momentum?
We have 4 momentum.
May I have a momentum, somebody?
Yes.
Spend the momentum.
Absolutely.
We're down to 3. All right.
Okay, so that gives me 3 dice and a target of 15.
You got it.
Right?
Yeah.
And okay, you take care of the fact it reduced difficulty. So, God. 2 successes.
2 successes.
No 20s.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, you're getting it under there. You're wedging it through. It's doing well. You feel, like some of them are just starting to try to wiggle out. You're getting it. Yeah, try it again. You got another round here to try again. You got 2 more rounds actually to keep pressing harder to get them out of it. You're on the right track.
Okay. Can I take that momentum that I just earned and use a D20 for this next roll?
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
Once again, 2 successes.
Excellent. So we're back from up to momentum 4. 2 successes. So yeah, through your ransack ability and your bravery, yes, you are able to yank up enough of it to get them clear. And yeah, you're pushing them out the door, and then you slap the seal on the bulkhead just as it shuts close, and the window goes boom, and everything gets sucked out of the space. Good job.
Well done. Nice job.
Good job.
Nice job.
Good job, Spinoza.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, good job.
Excellent. All right. So now we got what we've been waiting for the whole time: a random fight in the corridor. You knew someone was going to get their butt kicked today. So let's see who it is.
That would be me.
So Rodriguez, Carlos, and Dr. Burke are running into the corridor. So they've got 2 stun guns, and they're shooting their way through the corridors to try to escape the base. It's like, we got to get out of here, and they're zapping everybody. Zap, exactly, with their little staple guns, the stun guns, zapping everybody. I mean, it looks just like a staple gun. It's so cool.
That's awesome.
All right.
Nice.
So yeah. So you still have your stun guns available. So do you want to engage them in the fight, or do you want to try to talk them down? What do you want to do?
I'm really good at talking people down. That is as we can tell.
I don't see this happening.
Yeah, no, that's talking down to people.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to try.
I think we do. I think we go with that. So
Okay.
I have charm and leadership, and I have an ability. Then we can talk about what Dr. Booth has. I can re-roll one of my D20s when trying to convince people that my plan is the best plan of action and convincing them. So I get a re-roll as well for free. I don't have to spend anything for that. But
Nice.
what do you got, Dr. Booth? Are you a better charmer than I am?
I've got the charm focus under command as well.
Right.
And I have the ability that when I'm trying to inspire trust in somebody, I can reduce that difficulty by 1.
Oh, let you do it.
Nice.
You take it, and I'll back you up on a
Okay.
All right. Well, that's what you need, because this is hard. Like, they're in a desperate situation. The difficulty would have been 3. Now it's 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. So well done.
I'm going to use compassion. I'm going to try to explain, I'm going to try to talk them down and say, look, we're all in this together. And, everybody that you stun is one less person that can be helping us succeed. And they're as afraid as we are. And now everybody's afraid, but it's time for us to pull together. And if we do that, we can make sure that we all survive. So I'll give it a shot.
I like it. I like
You got this.
All right. And how many momentum do we have?
We have 4.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to use one if that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Brings
so
the pool to 3.
I'm gonna
We'll have 3 for the nuclear meltdown. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We're gonna build some back here, baby.
trying to get 2 successes.
Yeah, what they say, momentum's everything.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is awesome. I rolled. Now I have charm.
Yeah.
Under my focus.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means if I roll under my skill of command, that counts as 2.
Yep.
Exactly right.
My command is 5, and my 3 dice are 1, 3, and 9.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. I rolled a
So
1,
that's
3,
4
and a
or
9.
5 successes. You needed 2. Nice. So nice. So 3 go back in the pool.
5 successes means we're all in this together.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 5 and with charm and my command as well, so I would have had 2 more.
Nice. All right. So the momentum is back up to its max of 5. Well done. Well done.
We put
So
on
you
a
talked
floor
about
show for those, right? We walked out there and did a floor show.
Yeah, we
TED
just walk
Talk.
down to look, there's no reason to act like this. And both guys are like, oh, you're right.
And all of
You're
a sudden,
You're a doctor of psychology?
they're like, I understand that. That's great, but why is the commander fan dancing? But okay.
You didn't pull the trigger, did you?
No. Good point. Good point. Excellent. So, okay, among the many alarms blaring across the corridors, one is urgently requesting your assistance. So you arrive, you find an undermanned team trying to perform a gentle shutdown on a reactor. It has suffered misalignment damage and it needs to be shut down so it can be fixed. However, the quick shutdown option will take weeks to undo and get it running again, but to do it too slowly, it will overheat and explode. Pull too many rods, it will go boom. Too many rods too quick, it will go boom. Yes. So this will be a D4, difficulty 4. I'm throwing the rest of my threat at this.
Oof.
So this will be a difficulty 4 science
Well, you got
test.
plenty of momentum. Use it.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be technical. Oh, well.
This
Matt,
is a science. Yeah, but yeah.
Is this considered a new scene?
This is a new scene.
Okay.
I
Because
don't
I
know.
would like to use passive scrutiny again.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the question is, my character wants to know is what is the best way to solve this situation? As in, technically, mechanically, to shut this down properly.
Okay. Excellent. So yeah, and that is that a trait or talent?
Talents.
Okay. Talent. Okay. Excellent. Let me look that up for you as well here. So yeah, you do believe it could be brought down safely and not have to do an automatic shut off. You do believe you do have time, but it is going to take some finesse.
Okay.
But you do but figuring it out the best way to do that, it does lower the difficulty down to a D3. So very well, good use of your talent. Excellent.
All right. And I let my companion know that this is how we think we should fix it.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I know nothing about nuclear reactors.
No, but here's how this will work. Like you were saying there, Mike, Kiko, you were worried about using the tech part of it, which you can because you will be operating the actual equipment, and Nadia is helping you gauge how well you're doing.
Awesome.
Okay, so Nadia will be rolling the science part of it, and you will be assisting with tech.
Excellent.
Exactly. I'm not sure that works exactly through rules, but I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Wait, it's
really cool.
Absolutely.
Exactly. The rule. I mean, it makes sense, right? The person's
does.
telling you how to do it, and the other one's operating the tools.
Yep.
So yeah, exactly. So all right. So Nadia, let's see that science roll. It is a D3. How much momentum do you want to use? You have 5.
If I could use 3 points of momentum, that way I could get 2 more dice.
That will buy 2 dice, and that will leave 2 left. And hope if Mike
I think we
needs
need
us to burn one, he can do one. Nice. All right, so go for it.
All right, and just to let you know, I'm preparing to use another talent, cautious, to reroll d20 since I'm using science. And,
Yeah. Like no. Ease up.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job. I mean that's what you're doing. Yeah, exactly. That's what I can imagine your character saying, stuff like that. Like, not too fast. Yeah.
And my focus is on nuclear science, so I'll be using
nice
that knowledge.
Perfect.
All right.
So
there we
any
go.
rolls that come under 7 count as 2 successes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry. Attitude, perseverance. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I made all 4, plus I rolled a 1. So that's
Nice. So that's 5 successes.
yes.
Excellent.
And
I
was
yeah.
assisting, so
Yeah.
how does that work?
Make your roll. You would use your tech and whatever kind of roll attitude you want to add to it.
One die.
Out of seat of my pants, no pun intended. So improvisation.
There we go. Yeah, you're not used to this. This is not a pilot console.
That's a 13. Oh, and I got a success and a 1. So
nice.
3 successes.
So back up to max momentum. Good job, guys. Well done.
Nice job.
Breeze right through this. You do it like it ain't no thing. Excellent. Well done. Excellent. So yes,
rod gently. Understood.
Handle the rod gently. That's what we need to maintain focus on. Keep things cool. So good job. Several fires have broken out amongst the base, but other personnel are taking care of that. You guys have got things under control. People are finally assessing the situation. Again, restoring power and order back to Moonbase Alpha, and you are making your way back to the command center, like the room behind me. You're eager to make a report. Carlos has been typing up his report this entire time, but also find out what's going on and how badly damaged the base is. As you enter the command center, the mood is somber. Everyone appears stunned at what they have just been through. A few quiet voices continue to issue instructions for further damage control procedures across the base, but it appears the worst is over. Commander Koenig steps forward to address the base and explain the situation. As you all know, the moon has been blasted out of its orbit. We have been completely cut off from the planet Earth. As we have power, environment, and therefore the possibility of survival. If we should try to improvise and return to Earth without travel plots, without full resources, it is my belief that we would fail. Therefore, in my judgment, we do not try. Together, the eyes of everyone in the command center turn to the window where the Earth has become a distant speck. Moonbase Alpha is alone in the universe and the fate of Earth unknown. But what mystery and adventure might await the humans of Alpha out in the endless and unexplored universe? The human voyage into the frontier space has just begun. Da, da, da.
Da, da, da.
Da, da, da. Excellent. And that's game, people. That's it.
Real fast.
Yeah.
I would like to offer to the crew my picture of the Earthrise over the moon on the final day that I drew
can we all
at the
sign
very
this?
beginning.
That was like the last picture you drew, right? You painted,
Yes. Yes, it was.
Spinoza, there was another army cadet that loved art, and that didn't go out so well. So we're gonna let that. We're just gonna post it on the fridge.
Post it on the crew fridge. Oh my God. Like your 6-year-old.
You're not Austrian, are you, Spinoza? We don't have to worry about anything going on.
That's all the hand turkeys we made for Thanksgiving.
Dr. Kai's got like macaroni art over on it. Oh my God.
I'll just put that with.
I swear to God, I've had this boss.
Put it on the fridge. with
Hey, well,
the
thanks for introducing us to that, Matt. That was a lot of
thank
fun.
you, man. I
Really enjoyed it.
enjoyed playing it. This was a lot of fun. Again, it's using the 2D20 system. I like the 2D20 system. It's very uh, easy to use. Uh, Honestly, especially now that they've gotten rid of the challenge dice, and that was a little bit of a hurdle for me sometimes to figure out. I like that is gone.
What was the
Yeah.
challenge dice?
Challenge dice was six-sided die that was added in. A lot of times it determined the effect of your success. Applied a lot of times, like in combat, like certain.
So this doesn't have that. I'm used to using those in
Yeah.
Fallout. So
Yeah,
we know
exactly.
weapon damage.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So far in this one, it's just the amount of successes you do to determine whether you succeed, like knock that person out.
So, for example, what happens when you shoot somebody with a stun gun? What is the process for that? And
From this, if you succeed with that, you won. But that person can use their spirit to resist it. So
Okay.
they have their one. I can get out of this, and then you would have to put it on them again. You basically run them out of spirit.
Right.
But they can only use it, I think, like once in a situation. So because it's like you basically are using it for determination. So it's much more simpler. It's like if I win, you're out.
Okay. Does the combat system use like hit location dice? I know Fallout uses that hit location dice.
Yeah, but that was more of like a Fallout flavor.
Conan had that.
Yeah. I don't think
Conan
Star Trek Adventures does that.
No, Conan has the hit location and the challenge die. The dice.
Yeah, I don't think Star Trek uses a hit location. I'm not. I think it, but the old first edition, like 3 months ago, did use challenge dice, but they don't anymore. And back me up on that, Manny. That's basically how it works, right? Like if you succeed, you win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I like that. This system's simple, smooth, quick.
Yeah.
Quick. Yeah. I like it. Kept the momentum of the game up. I like this system.
I love it. Yeah, I love this for the same reason I love how it works so well in Star Trek. It is a great team building game. Like everybody has to contribute. No one really gets to just like, except for Raz. But anyway.
Of any criticism I will ever make about a 2D20 system, because I played Conan and I've done Nocturne Cthulhu, momentum is the best tool I've ever seen in any RPG to encourage players to work together.
Yep,
exactly.
Like any criticisms aside, it is the best tool to get them to team up and do stuff. So I love it so
100%. It is a great team building mechanic.
And the threat. I also love threat because as a storyteller, like Matt just did. You know what? You guys have had it pretty easy. And instead of jacking the numbers behind the screen, I'm just going to raise your difficulty another shot or two. I'm going to slow you down. I'm going to send a couple more guards that wasn't in the system. I'm going to throw another. I love complications and threat.
Yeah.
So this system,
it's another quick, easy way to keep the flow going. You're like, you got your threat here. So this is
exactly. It doesn't let the players like walk through it. It goes, okay, it makes it challenging.
Well, also in other games, it's like, you know what, GMs, hey, look, if they're having too easy of a time, just have a couple more goons run in.
Yep.
And then there becomes these moralistic debates. Are you an antagonistic GM? You should never do that. Well, it goes back and forth. This game literally it creates a system to where, like, hey, do you have the threat? Then you're supposed to do it. You can buy it, but you also can't buy more than you have the currency for.
Exactly.
So,
it keeps you honest. Yeah.
Yeah. And it also helps. It helps me as a GM, like, increase that, because I'll look down my threat pool. It's like, well, I might as well use this. And so it actually keeps me from letting them cakewalk or anything. So
I agree.
But it also keeps you from like just keeping jacking it up on them, because you've only got so much. I do like that. It adds a little bit, sometimes, because my players roll really well when I don't want them to. But But like I said, momentum, I will never criticize. Holy
Oh yeah, when I
It's
when
a
I run
that
the
was
super great
Fallout
mechanic.
games,
Nice touch.
when I run the Fallout games, I will sell players on, hey, if you don't have enough momentum, remember, I'll just take a couple of thread and you can get some extra momentum. I try to sell that stuff hard
He
to the
and,
players.
and
to get
believe
them.
me, he does. He's like, "Are you sure? Are
Yeah,
you
no.
sure?"
Are you sure you want to do that?
And it's
Yeah,
a good
you
thing. We
you
just
can
got
use the
done.
extra dice here just for
Yeah,
one
just
thread.
there.
You know?
Here, take a few extra dice. It's not a
Yeah.
problem.
Just like candy. It's like, well, yeah, I
Exactly.
mean, you've got the threat. You should be using it because the players are spending momentum. You should be spending threat.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, again, thank you guys so much for playing. I'm going to end this recording. Thank you guys so much for playing. Again, this was the Modiphius 2D20 game of Space 1999. Thank you all for being such great players. The game again is available now to get. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me,
Sure,
Matt. It
everyone.
was
Thanks
nice
for having
meeting
us.
everybody.